subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Let's get Gabriel. Oh, let's see what they do. Gabriel the Democrat. Gabriel, what?
Why'd you say
Uh, what? Let's hear what the talking points are. What this? Okay, let's hear. Let's hear.
Not everything comes out my mouth is always talking points, Tariq.
Gabriel. Everything is Democrat. Everything, and it's okay. It's okay. I like to hear what the Democrats have to say. So, what are
You know, I don't.
saying now about Trump? What are they saying? What's the new scare tactics?
What's it mean, scare tactic? You've been defending Trump lately in his first 10 days. What's up with that,
I
Tariq?
ain't got none of his policies. I ain't got no problem with him.
You have no problem with him,
I ain't got no
even
with them policy. I'm a policy person. Policy over personality, man. Them policy,
the
dude,
overturning the executive order that LBJ passed in the '60s. You don't have a problem with that.
overturned. That was some stuff, man. That was being utilized for a lot of non-black people. We weren't benefiting from some of that stuff, and
A lot of black people for decades benefited from that policy.
yeah, but yeah, that was being used by a bunch of non-black people. They minority coalition that, so that wasn't really working for us. Yeah, we've been gutted out of that.
No, I'm saying, of course, like that executive order benefited other people than black people, but you can't just, got to be honest, black people did benefit from that specific policy.
Yeah, but then it got co-opted and then it became useless to us because it became co-opted by all these other groups and then we still became marginalized while these people ate off something that was intended for us. So that's the problem.
And that's not Trump's reasoning at all.
Okay, what's his reasoning?
I mean, when Trump takes away, or when they do like this whole DEI scare tactic, is always the example they always put up. If you like watch right wing media on Fox News, they always put up, oh, like Charlie Kirk, oh, a black pilot got that job because he wasn't qualified, or a black person got this opportunity because they weren't qualified. That's their premise for taking away, so overturning like the executive order or like just DEI in general.
Hmm. But yeah, that's a lot of rhetoric, but we don't really benefit from that. So yeah, we know some of them use that
Mm.
DI and CRT for little code words for black, like woke and all of.
You saw what Trump? Did you see what Trump did today? He blamed like the tragic plane crash on Obama, Biden, and DEI. I don't even know what that even means.
Yeah, something. He just kind of pandering to the far right base. So yeah, that's whatever.
Are you comfortable with that?
I don't give a shit. I don't give.
Uh,
I don't give a damn. They say little weird shit. What's the policies? I'm just looking at policies at this point. What are the
and then
some of these policies I'm feeling? Getting some of the these illegals out of here. I like that. Getting some of that
yeah, they're getting some out. They're getting some out.
sex change
It's pretty interesting.
sex changes for kids. Getting that out of here. I'm for that. I'm all for it.
I mean, the federal government is not. They can't really. They're not in the business in doing that. He doesn't have like the overarching authority to for gender against gender transitions.
But
But have the Democrats gone too far, like with the kids? And I would say that, but
yeah, he done slowed some of that stuff down. Yeah, he done slowed some of that.
not really. It's more symbolic, but not really like a tangibly. He can't do that,
Um,
but it's more symbolic.
yeah, he can slow a lot of that stuff down. Like we have to acknowledge 47 and 50 different genders. He was like, no, there's only two genders.
We've never acknowledged 4750
You
genders. Come on,
know,
Tariq.
the Democrats got a gazillion damn genders.
That's a right wing tactic.
Oh,
Come on now.
and I'm glad. And there's people now talking about their passports. It has to say male or female now. It's none of that.
That's always been. That's always been the case.
Yeah, but so a lot of these people, I think they're making them their passport has to reflect what they were born
Uh,
at this point. Because I saw
okay.
some lady, or I don't know what I don't know, was you like, I gotta be a man on my passport now. I'm like, all right, well shit. Let people
And I got two other subjects to discuss with you. So about this topic recently has been birthright citizenship. Do you like agree with like the Trump administration? where he stands with birthright citizenship?
Yeah, I believe, and they've been saying this over and over again, that 14th Amendment was meant for us, foundational Black Americans, as they said, the children of slaves. That's who it was meant for. It was not meant for people to come over here and drop off anchor babies.
Did you see what the judge said when that executive order got challenged in court? She said the judge appointed by Ronald Reagan said in 4 years sitting on the bench, he hasn't seen something so blatantly unconstitutional
Like what?
of what Trump tried to do of getting rid of birthright citizenship.
Well, I think they're trying to. Yeah, you can't get rid of it altogether. But
Yeah, you can't. I'm still protected, thank God.
right. But people coming over here with the just dropping off anchor babies and getting the illegals up out of here, yes, he can do that. He's getting them up out of here. And why are the Democrats trying to use these scare tactics? Because I've seen the Democrats try to pull this. Well, um, Trump is sending dog whistles about sending Black Americans to Cuba or Africa or some shit. So that's
You said Democrats been saying that.
yeah, they have.
I think. I mean, I think there's a. I think there's two sides. I think there's two sides what you see on the Democrats. There's one side that that might play the scare tactic, but a lot of us is like a lot of Hispanics, man. They voted for that shit, man. They voted for
Right,
Donald Trump.
right.
So it's just like I have no, like, and then like when you have a lot of Hispanics saying they're calling on Black people to like, oh, help us out or stand for them of immigrants getting deported. I'm kind of not feeling that shit no more because you voted for that shit. Like you have Hispanics. I'm sorry for my language, but yeah, like Hispanics dancing, talking about Latinos for Trump during the election. Like, come on, them people voted for that. The Muslims voted for Trump in Michigan, so they reap what they sow. So, like, I'm still like for some like Haitian immigrants. I'm gonna feel bad. Of course, I'm gonna feel bad. But like the Hispanics, now they reap what they sow.
Now, how do you feel about that one Haitian guy? Well, they
Oh, come on,
oh
just pay that dude, bro.
no, no. Why did your Haitian brother? He was in there in the back of the cop car, lips all ashy,
Come on.
yelling, talking.
He not real Haitian, man. Most of the Haitians you see come here legally anyway. But that man, he deserves to be deported. Uh, I don't
Right,
want
the
that. What embarrassments? I got white conservatives saying that's my cousin and shit. I don't want that.
homie. Man,
Like, man.
they really
But
ran that story over and over again. I'm like, damn.
yeah, on Fox News, and I'm like, damn, I feel like they gave him a script because he said, "Thank you, Obama, thank you, Biden." Like Trump, I'm like, bro, that's the perfect script for them. But anyway, anyways, one more subject. So you said like you like the policies of Donald Trump, specifically regarding immigration, and that's fine.
Huh?
But in terms of like domestic policy, like what policies have you heard Trump said that you think that could help specifically Black
Yeah,
Americans?
we're getting there because he's only been in office for like a week or so. So
I mean, he had a camp. I mean, he campaigned for 2 years. So like what proposals? Because you're always on the Democrats' neck. Like you are always on the Democrats' neck when they talk about when they propose a policies not for specifically for Black people, but you don't keep that same energy when it comes to the Republican Party.
yeah, because the Democrats, man, we've given them overwhelming support. And we've been giving these people nothing but support for the last 60 years, and all they've done is spit in our damn faces and
I
give
don't think you can characterize it as that.
and give our money away. At least the Republicans are not giving our money away to no
Wait, giving your money to who?
hell, you and other immigrants.
I'm an American citizen. I was born in this country.
Yeah, anchor baby, but they were
I'm not an anchor. No, my parents were citizens before I was born. That's not an anchor baby,
oh,
dude.
no, come
Come on now.
on now, they got their anchor on. They got that.
I'm just saying, but who's the Democrat? Who they're giving the money to?
Yeah, man, come on. You know they were giving that money, giving all of that money to them illegals coming over here, housing them, feeding them, giving them medical care.
That's been going on for 30 years,
And,
man.
and
Both parties.
where
Both parties.
and enough of it. Hold on, let me get the Federalist in here. Hold on. The Federalist pirate, hop on. Let me see what he's talking
Oh,
about.
sorry for cutting you off, but this is actually untrue. Illegal immigrants, or even legal immigrants of that matter, are not getting any free money from the government. Most of them aren't even eligible for welfare checks or EBT.
Yeah, they were giving them debit cards. Yes, they were, and they were getting EBT. Yes, they were. What are you talking about? Especially in New York.
Like, yeah, but they
New
were
York
getting
was,
gift cards. That's just like a select few, like a tiny
yeah.
percentage. If you're talking about the greater, like the big picture, most immigrants aren't getting any, most illegal immigrants are not getting any freebies from the government.
But they some were, dude. They were housing
And
people.
it's not a federal government
Yeah,
program
but
either.
they were man, y'all. If y'all don't stop sitting here trying to minimize what was going on, these people were coming over here for a reason, and they were staying somewhere. They were eating something. Somebody was subsidizing that. These people were being.
Immigrants been coming here for hundreds of
They no,
years.
no. Y'all don't do that now. They were over here being housed. Somebody was paying for that stuff. Y'all not gonna play that game. Y'all
And you know, do you admit that Joe Biden actually deported more people as a raw number and a percentage that Donald Trump did in his first term?
hear all that. They were let.
And Obama did.
They were
Obama
let.
and Clinton
They
deported
were
more than Donald Trump did too.
they were letting the floodgates open for these immigrants, dude, and giving them our resources. Y'all not gonna sit here and try to backpedal like we weren't giving them nothing. What immigrants? I don't see no immigrants. Y'all not gonna play dumb now. Um, um, we can't even get proper medical care now because
Wait, let's talk about that.
it's being
You s-
the immigrants coming over. They were about to give undocumented immigrants all types of housing, and some of them they were putting them on the police for. It was just all over the goddamn.
But Tariq, I hear that talking point. I'll be like, what specific program that was for Black Americans that was or cut or reorganized to
Man,
illegal immigrants? Like what program?
there are no programs for foundational Black Americans, but you have programs for immigrant groups. You have DACA, and that's the DREAM program, the Dreamers using our verbiage from Dr.
That's not money.
Dude.
DACA's not money. DACA's just status.
That it's resources that with DACA.
That's not resources. It's just status. You can stay in this country and do what you want. That's what DACA is. It's not just, oh, we're taking this money, we're taking this money from Black Americans and reallocating to you. That's not what's going on. So what specific program that's for Black Americans, whether like whatever social safety net,
Let
SNAP
me
programs,
get
welfare benefits, Social Security, Medicaid, that's being reallocated.
let me get Eclipse in here. Shit. Eclipse is raising his hand. Go ahead, Eclipse.
What's up, brother Tariq? Now, like Sister Vicky Diller broke down, your immigrants. I don't know if he is an immigrant or
He
not,
is.
but the immigrants was getting benefits on the backs of our ancestors who fought for these benefits for our community. The thing is, this man is trying to speak so highly, like they not getting stuff that's supposed to be for us. You see, but he's trying to talk all around what's really going
Just
on.
name the
Like,
specific
dog, we
program,
know.
and you got me. Just name the specific program, and you got me.
DACA. You saying DACA?
DACA is not resources
It,
or money. It's status. That's all DACA is. It's kids who came here when they were like 1 years old. Their parents came here legally. Then they're grown up. They've been in this country the whole time. And like, boom, you're a citizen, or you can stay. You have permanent residency. That's what DACA is. Is status.
and they got benefits from that status, sir.
What specific
Help,
benefits that
uh,
they're getting that Americans are not
help
getting?
the
They was getting tens of thousands
N-
of food stamps, bridge
Untrue.
cards, cash
Untrue.
assistance. No,
That's
it
not the
was all.
DACA program.
This is the age of information. Do you not see this, man? Come on, let's keep it a buck.
Name me
This
the
is the age of
specific program,
information. Stop
specific
trying to
statute
spin it.
that
It's already been exposed.
you can't see.
It's
You're being
already been
vague. You're
exposed.
being vague, sir. I'm sorry.
It's not being vague. It's just the facts. It's already out here.
It's
Just
not a
because you
fact if
don't
you
want to
can't.
acknowledge it, just because you don't want to acknowledge it, don't makes it not true.
I asked the question. Name the specific program that that's supposed to be for Black Americans or any Americans that they're reallocating towards illegal immigrants or
you
DACA people,
don't know because what
and
happened.
you can't name one.
No, we're telling you all of these programs that they were getting. They were getting housing assistance, food stamp assistance. They were giving refugee cash assistance. They were getting
Business loans.
state funded college tuition and financial aid,
Mhm.
resettlement benefits. Uh,
Wait. So if they okay, let's say if they get, let's say if they do get like state
no, health care for children. Come on now, they were getting a whole bunch of shit. Don't act like they weren't getting nothing. There's a reason why they were running across the border. There was some goodies on the table for them. You're trying to reword it. Well, what were they getting that black people couldn't get? The thing is, we have to wait in line and compete for these damn benefits. So by the time we go get some of these Section 8 housing vouchers, they're all gone because
Wait, what black American can't get FAFSA
we can't.
or get financial aid because of illegal immigrants?
I'm down here in Texas. They has taken over everything. You hear me? Like down here in Texas,
No, I'm just talking about
Dallas,
let's
the
just talk about like a
period. Just
specific.
period. This is the state. They have taken over everything. You can't get no assistance. I don't care with anything.
Exactly.
Any black woman can't get
You
nothing.
can't get shit as a black person now.
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
let's
yeah,
talk about
yeah, yeah.
no. Let's talk about specific
Yeah,
programs. Let's talk
no,
like
yeah,
financial aid for college
no,
students.
you're not going to babble. I'm telling you from experience. We got the Hidden History Museum. There are earmarked funds for minority educational institutions. When we try to get something, the well is dry. And then we look and see who's getting all of these millions of dollars. It's all of these immigrant groups and LGBT and all of them. But a lot of these Hispanics, Arabs, Asians, all of these other groups get all of these resources that were supposed to be for minority. And we supposed to be the face of minority, yet we don't get shit. I'm telling you from experience, we're not just whistling Dixie, and we don't get
So,
nothing because
so HBCUs never
all
receive
the
federal
groups
funding.
are prioritizing it. But speaking of HBCU, they're putting in a lot of these immigrants in the HBCUs. They're going up in there, um,
Black immigrants.
and Hispanic too, and
So, I mean, at a small scale, but
uh,
like but majority black immigrants.
Hispanic too, and his.
Small at a small scale, it's not a big percentage. I was at Spelman the other day.
Let's get Aaliyah in here. Let's get Aaliyah. Let's get Aaliyah. All right. Let's get Aaliyah in the building. Aaliyah, what's up, beloved? Aaliyah?
Why she blocked me? Wow.
Oh no. Oh, because you are a Democrat, Shill, and I blocked you like when you first came on from Tariq. Like listening to you, like I hate you.
You don't even know me as a
Because you
person. I think
don't
it was
even know how dangerous you are to our community. Okay, so let me break it down. I used to do a lot of immigration, helping them get their citizenship and paperwork with Queen's Flip Mother. Queen's Flip Mother is Haitian for like 10 years. Queen's Flip Mother is Haitian, and we were working partners for years doing these government programs. When I used to write the documents up, when we submit our paperwork for Black programs as well, we have to submit like 100-page application. We get denied. When it comes to all of these immigrant programs, I'm telling you, Tariq, you could just write a letter on a loose leaf paper and submit it to all of these NGOs, Democratic Shield NGOs, especially in New York City. It's hundreds
name
of
the
billions
organization.
of dollars.
Yep.
Name the
Hundreds.
organization.
Terry Lee, the Christian Cultural Center, one of the biggest churches. Oprah come through there. All of the mayors come there. Bloomberg. The Christian Cultural Center is connected to everybody. Okay, yeah. And I used to
They
write
do
the
they do good
documents
work.
for them.
They do good work.
But when it come to getting Black youth programs, I couldn't get the money for the Black youth programs. I would connect it to Eric Adams, Senator Parker, all of the different senators. They know me by face. I was connected to Kenneth Thompson, the DA, all of the principals in throughout Brooklyn,
I'm
and even in the white
I'm not
areas.
seeing the
We
connection.
couldn't
How's
get
that
money
immigrant
for none
fault?
of the Black programs. But when it came to immigration programs, I could get Section 8 vouchers for Dominicans. I couldn't get no Section 8 vouchers for not effing one for
Mm-hmm.
a Black person, not effing one. But I could get 100. I got my girlfriend's Section 8 vouchers that's Dominican. Okay, their mothers, their family members. I got them Section 8 vouchers. But when it came to Black people, I couldn't get, and I didn't understand the shit. I felt like I'm responsible for this invasion that's taken over. And a lot of these people turned out to be gang members, gang bangers, killing our own people, killing. It's like I brought an invasion, Tyreek. It's bad
Yeah.
because like some of these people turned on us, some of them, They turned on us once they got their benefits and stuff like that. They basically told us to kiss their ass. They didn't even, a lot of them didn't even meet the requirements. We was doing like illegal shit, Tariq. I'm telling you, we were bringing illegal immigrants over with no paperwork, giving them, we could give them food stamp cards, we can give them cash cards, and we bypass Black Americans. My mom lived on Atlantic Avenue. She had there's a homeless shelter over there. We couldn't give nothing to the Black people that was out there. So stop. You're dangerous, Gabriel. That's why I blocked you. I hate listening to you. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
I mean, the governance of New York is a New York City problem, not an American problem as a whole.
You
Second of,
Gabriel,
second of,
you
I'm failing to see the connection on how
you tether splaining right now.
I'm not tether splitting. I'm actually I'm putting it in context. My second point is,
We
huh?
You're not gonna tell us we ain't seeing what we're seeing. We're seeing it firsthand. That sister sees it first.
No, I'm saying the problem. I'm not.
She's going through in New York. We're going through the same thing out here in LA. We try to get programs for the Black people here. We get the runaround. They don't give us a dime, but then all of the resources and funding goes to these damn immigrants like nothing. Actify Press, hop on, sir. Brother Actify, hop on.
Yeah, I had to double mute. Hey, Tariq. Hey, Gabriel. This is we just hit a press release just came out from Catholic Charities. They had $250 billion in grants from the Biden Harris administration. $250 billion in grants, and all of it went to supporting illegal migrants. All of it, buying cars, housing, walk around money, whatever the case may be. That's how it's done. It's
Cars.
shuffled through the nonprofit system.
I
That's
don't know
one thing.
about cars, but probably like
Yes,
basic
yes,
basic
yes, yes.
necessities,
Read
but
it.
not cars.
Just Gabriel, stop lying and Google.
I'm not
All right.
lying.
Yes, you are, Gabriel.
No,
Okay,
I'm
no. So
not.
let's get down to the bottom of this. Right. This was an actual ethnic cleansing campaign targeting the cities we live in. Right.
Let's not be hyperbolic.
Let's be clear, right? So if we can't get anything and these new people are getting things, that means they're trying to flush us out of these cities that were targeted through Cities for Action and on the Offices of New Americans, right? We were being pushed out actively, and if we would have done another 4 years of Kamala, we would have been gone. And they were specifically targeting the cities with the cities where our powers, where our national power is, which is the cities were in swing states.
Mhm.
That's why we sat our asses down because we watched this happen in front of our faces.
Yep.
And you spit in our faces, and people gonna sit on their ass, and that's really what happened.
Hmm.
And that's all I got to read.
My man.
Sit on their ass. What do you mean by sit on?
Well, we didn't vote for Kamani. We didn't vote for your people. We let her crash and burn. We let her get embarrassed.
What do you mean by we? What do you mean by we?
We
We as in what?
the Black grassroots. That's who. We.
I mean, who was the most loyal demographic?
Yeah.
Or who was the most successful demographic? Was who?
Well, shit. It don't matter. She didn't win.
No. But like the reasoning, but your reasoning why she lost is wrong.
What's the reasoning? Why do you think why?
I mean, what demographic did she suffer with and compared to 2020?
The
It wasn't Black Americans, Tariq.
Black grassroots. She lost.
But if she literally got the same percentage as Joe Biden did in 2020.
That woman got washed. You can sit here and try to explain all you want.
I'm not denying that she got washed, but you're saying because of Black Americans sat at home is
Yes.
the reason why she lost.
Washed. Who else was?
How's that like how can you even like what data supports that?
Who else was responsible for Kamala and the Democrats getting washed? Who was responsible for that?
You think the number one reason was Black Americans staying home?
You tell me. Who do you think was responsible?
Well, let's look at the data. Look at the Hispanics.
Oh, don't.
Is it not? I mean, a Hispanic man voted 54% for Donald Trump. That's a huge that's a huge
no.
That's a huge change from 2020 from 2016. Look at the Obama numbers. Hillary Clinton won a Hispanic county. It's like 97% Hispanic. Hillary Clinton won that county by like 15 points.
Well,
or like 75 to 25. Donald Trump won that county, Starr County in Texas. Donald Trump won that county.
Hispanics always, many of them always vote right wing. They do that all the time. That's nothing new. They always vote right wing, especially down there in Florida. The Hispanics, they try to vote as white as they can vote. They always do that. Kamala lost because of a significant number.
No, that's not true because in 2020 they voted 67% voted for Joe Biden. In 2024 that percentage went down to 54%. That's a 13 point
But
that's a 13
but
point
no,
difference.
but the thing
You didn't see that with Black Americans, Tariq.
You did see a huge drop. What are you talking about?
oh,
Where?
so no,
What numbers support that?
Gabriel,
How many black people stayed at home and didn't vote?
Ga-
There was you. How many people stayed home? Period. There was a demographic
Now,
drop
yeah, no,
across
we
the
talking about
board,
black people though.
but that
Now
was
it's
not
starting to
unique.
get a little different though. See,
That wasn't unique towards Black Americans
no,
though.
no, no. Listen,
Kanye.
yes, it was. Yes, it was. Listen. When you
Nothing
take a
prove
look,
what.
okay,
What do you have to
look,
prove that?
Gabriel. When you look at the numbers, right? This is what happened. Um, I think it was like 27%. I think it was like 7% of black women. I want to say, and then was it 92% of black women? I mean, so 8% of black women. And I think 20% of black men voted for Donald Trump. That is a huge drop
They
off.
did the same thing in 2020.
They did not. That's not true.
20% of
By
black men voted. 20% of black men voted for Donald Trump in
That's not
2020.
true. It's not
It is
true.
true. It
That's
is
not true.
true. Yes,
You
it
can Google
is.
this shit,
You can
Gabriel. You
look at.
just
You can
explain
go
that
to
wrong.
Pew. You can use Pew Research. You go to AP. Go to NBC. Like, come on.
Her numbers dropped. That's what they were complaining about. Her numbers dropped amongst Latino voters, black voters, every demographic. Her numbers dropped compared to Biden's.
Her numbers were with Black Americans. Her number
Her numbers dropped.
comparison to Biden's 2020s. Her numbers were the most similar between Black
No,
Americans
no,
than
no.
any other
Similar and dropping
demographic.
is, you know, that 8% is a big difference, right?
It didn't drop 8%. If it
It
dropped, it only dropped
dropped.
like 1 or 2%. Kanye,
Now you just lying. Now you just flat out lying.
according to who am I lying?
The
Pew.
numbers don't add up.
You could go on NB. You could go on the exit polls at NBC. You could go on AP. You could go to Pew Research. I don't think Pew
What were they
Research
crying about
came
the
out
most
yet.
about the exit polls?
Hmm.
What were they crying about the most on the exit polls?
Why would they be crying about the exit
Remember
polls?
when Obama
The
came
election
out
is
and he was
over.
like, "Black man, he's
That's
not
not.
feeling
That's
it."
not
You
exit
know why? Because
polls.
the internal polling showed them we wasn't supporting her. And then guess what? Not only did she lose a lot of the votes, a lot of people stayed at home too. Because a lot of people was like, "You know
That's
what? I
not.
was gonna vote for her, but I'm not gonna vote for her. I'm
You're
not gonna
reading
vote
that
for
the wrong.
anybody."
You're reading
And
that
that
so wrong. Obama should
okay,
have
you know
never
what?
been.
Let's just
Wrong
let's
with.
simplify
Obama
this,
was wrong
Gabriel.
to talk about black men because
Gabriel, you there?
black
Can you
men
hear me? Can
wasn't
you hear
the
me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's simplify this, right? When black people stay at home, who tends to win the race?
when black people stay at home, who tends to win the race?
Yes, sir.
How does that apply in this
No,
context?
I'm asking the question. Just answer the question.
It's non pertinent to this
It
conversation.
is very pertinent to the question because if black people stay at home, Republicans tend to win. So a stay at home is a vote for who? That's what your people were saying.
We say that
Right.
across any demo. We say that for any demographic.
You said what now?
We say that for any demographic.
So I'm right then, right?
No, because it's not. It's not.
You just said I can say
It
if you
doesn't apply.
that's
It
what you
doesn't
know what
apply to
it
this
says. You don't know
conversation.
what
It
you're talking
doesn't
about.
apply to this conversation.
It definitely applies to this conversation because if black people who would have voted for Kamala didn't vote Kamala because they stayed at home, that is a vote for Trump by definition, correct?
But the
That's yes or
demographics
no.
would drop across the board though. It wasn't unique to Black
That's yes or
Americans.
no. We talking about black Americans, so we're not talking about everybody.
Okay, but like the phenomenon with Black Americans wasn't unique only to Black
But you do
Americans.
agree with me that if black people stay at home, right, the Republicans tend to win.
If they stay at home at a lower rate than other demographics, yeah, but that
If
didn't
they
happen in
stay
this
at home,
case.
period. Now you trying to switch it up.
No, I'm applying context to what you're saying because
No, 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 no,
it's
no,
not the
no, no.
same thing
The
across the board.
context is
I'm
them
sorry,
staying at
it
home
doesn't
and
compute in your
a
brain.
vote.
I'm sorry, it doesn't fit with your narrative. I know it doesn't, but
You're just wrong.
It's
You
the
don't know what you're talking
facts.
about. I mean, even on the numbers, you're wrong. You're wrong on the numbers, and you're
How
wrong
am I
about
wrong
this.
on the numbers? If Joe Biden
Even
got 87,
the simple logic of what
if
you're
Joe
saying
Biden
is
got
so far
88%
off.
of the black vote in 2020 and Kamala got 87 to 86, where's the drop off? I mean,
Wait,
sorry for
wait,
my
how
language,
much
but
did
where's the
Biden
drop
get?
off?
How much did Biden
If
get?
he about got 87 to 88% in 2020 and Kamala got about
And she
86
gets
to 87.
83.
She didn't get 83.
What
Yeah,
did she get?
she got about 86.
She did not.
Okay.
She got about 83. It's literally a huge meme floating around for black women, and there's like 92% voted up. So if 92% voted for her, that means 8% voted for Trump. And she only got 80% of the black male vote. So my math might be on, but 20 plus 8 is 28, means 82%.
Mm-mm.
That combined with the people who stayed at home.
Trump got 20% in 2020. of black men. He got 21% of black men
He
in
did not get
2021.
20% of black men. He got like
Yes,
17 or something like that. It wasn't like 20%.
arguing on the
Either way it
margins.
go, but you do agree with me
Okay,
that
but okay,
the
for the
point
sake
is
of
you understand what
argument,
I'm talking
let's
about.
say, okay, for the sake of argument, let's say we're off by like a couple points. Let's say we just disagree with that. So the drop off between her and black people was say about 1 to 2 points in my estimation, maybe 3 to 4 points in your estimation, or 5 in your estimation.
Yeah,
But
5.
for him,
More like 8, but go ahead.
I don't know where you're getting 8% from, but okay, because you just said 17% for black
I
men, but
can
it was
count.
21, but it was 20% for
Yeah, combine
Donald
up the
Trump. So
people who
I don't know
stayed
how
at
that.
home.
I don't know how that's an eight. I don't know how that's 8%. But
You know,
okay,
85, like I think it was 85 million people voted for Joe Biden or something like that. Kamala only got what, 75, so that's a 10 million
that's
drop.
total.
Who
That's
do you
not
think
Black
stayed at
Americans.
home?
That's total. That's total.
No,
That's
no,
Black
I'm saying,
Americans.
but you understand the idea of people staying at home is a
Yeah,
voting for Trump, right?
that's
Because
what.
that's what they were saying.
That goes to my earlier point.
They
Every
go to
demographic
stutter.
was low across. Every demographic was low across the board. That goes to my earlier point.
Yeah, and which includes Black Americans, which when you look at the percentage points means a whole lot more for a smaller
But that's
demographic.
not
The
unique.
demographic,
But
correct?
again, to my earlier point, that's not
So
unique to Black
5% is a
Americans.
huge jump, right?
Again, to
Thank you.
my
All
earlier
right,
point,
appreciate it, Tariq.
to my earlier
This
point,
nigga know what he's
it
talking
goes,
about.
no, he's just wrong, because
No,
he's being
Gabriel,
dishonest, he's being wrong, and he doesn't acknowledge the.
Gabriel, you're tether splaining. Gabriel, it is a fact that most of the low turnout was happening in them swing states, and you tried to put it on the Hispanics, but in many of them swing states, not a lot of Hispanics. It's black. You understand?
I literally said the turnout was lower across every demographic. That phenomenon was not unique to Black
Oh, but
Americans.
them swing states, those
Again, in the swing states, it's not unique to Black Americans
and even
either. I was explaining to Kanye.
those swing states are unique as far as black people because we are the swing states. Basically, the swing states means those highly populated urban areas. That's where they're talking about. Those areas where we are highly
That's not, but the black areas didn't kill Kamala in Pennsylvania. Let's talk about Pennsylvania, Erie County, which is predominantly.
Politico. There's an article where Politico even admitted this. Turnout dropped in urban black neighborhoods, driving down Harris's vote totals. Go look at an article. Politico broke this down. Go Google this, guys. How Kamala Harris lost voters in the battleground's biggest cities. All right, so they know what it is. All of the pontificators, they've sat here and said what it is. It was the black vote that killed her and the lack thereof.
Tariq, okay, Tariq.
You can
That's again. You muted me. You muted. Okay.
twist it as much as you want. It's been said, it's been talked about, it's been analyzed. The bottom line, Kamala lost because many black voters sat out and didn't vote for her little ass. That's why she lost.
You're ignoring all the swing. You're ignoring all the swing counties that are not majority African
The
American, Black
dude,
American.
them,
That she lost as what that she lost as
I know
well in these swing states. The suburban white county.
right, because most of the outside of those urban areas, they vote Republican. Like in Michigan, this it's a swing state because all the black folks are basically in Detroit, damn near, and then the rest of it is a bunch of rednecks and Republicans. Yeah, it's like that in a lot of places. But that highly concentrated black population is very important and a significant.
But even if you get a highly concentrated, like even if she got a little bit higher black turnout, she still would have lost those swing states, especially in
No,
Pennsylvania, because she lost a lot of suburban white counties like Erie County. That's not really suburban, but Erie County, Northampton County, Bucks County. Those are not predominantly
right.
Republican because
If
Joe Biden.
all the black people would have came out in Detroit and Philly, if all the black people would have came out in real strong numbers, she would have got those states. But we didn't. That's why she didn't. Let's get
No,
Mika in the building.
Hey,
Hey, Mika, how are you, dear? Oh, what happened, Mika?
no, she got killed in the suburbs, but that's just in that country.
hi Tariq.
Yeah.
Um, I'm in Pittsburgh, PA, and I see a ton of set asides for these illegals. I'm in property management, and just to go back, Like, they are getting everything here. There are a ton of homeless blacks here. I'm seeing so many illegals here working in positions that I've seen black people working in. So as far as that, they're not getting anything, they are getting everything. They're getting the world handed to them in a handbasket.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
So
Job training, the whole nine. Gabriel, you ain't gonna sit up here lying, man. Please,
I haven't lied once in this whole conversation, man.
what you do a lot of Democrat shillery. But anyway,
I, s- I never
all right.
said
That's
that.
I just can't hear no more Democrat shillery. Good Lord, good Lord, this guy. All right, let me get my brother the Maverick approach. Let me get Mav in here, and then I get the Federalist Pirate again. All right, Mav, what's up, brother?
What up? What up? What's going on,
I'm
brother?
good, man. How you been, fam?
Good, man. Good. Just got back in town, man. I just had to tap in real quick, give old boy some facts. Oh, I see he's not up here no more. But real quick, when it comes to the vote for for Trump and comparing this election to last election, Kamala got about 75 million votes. Now Joe Biden in 2020 he had about 81, 82 ish. So it's almost a 10. I would say let's round it off to 7 to 8 million fall off.
Yeah.
But on the other side, Trump had 20% of the black vote. Now that's a 13% increase of the black vote from last election. So I don't know what old boy's talking about. So how could it be that Trump is actually getting more black votes and there's a fall off at the same time?
Mhm.
So how does that make sense?
From New York Times best-selling author Tariq Nasheed comes Foundational Black American Race Baiter, the groundbreaking book shaking up the conversation on race in America. As one of the most influential voices for Black Americans today, Nasheed exposes the tactics used to manipulate, subjugate, and control Black communities. In this powerful read, Tariq Nasheed equips you with the knowledge to resist injustice and reclaim your narrative. Don't miss out on the book that's redefining the game. Foundational Black American Race Baiter, available now at officialfba.com. Get your copy today.